Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Lorraine from The Sacred Alchemist 1111. Guys, I am here to bring you your daily reading, okay? This is going to be for both divine feminines and divine masculines out there, okay? So this is going to also be a reading and also sort of like a little bit of a prophetic dream that I had this morning. I'll get that out the way and speak about that with you first in a bit. And also I want to share with you one of my own daily manifestations, intentions that I do on a daily basis to help me to counteract all forms of negativity. So I'm going to share that with you in a while. But first of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to those of you who have been commenting in the comment area, in the comment section, and liking and subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for your messages. I'm a bit behind in replying to messages and emails and everything. But I will get back to you guys. I'm thankful for those who've also stopped by and, you haven't subscribed or anything like that. It's no problem just watching and, you move on to other, other channels, whatever. But thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you as well for the donations as well. It's really helpful to the channel. It helps it to grow. And obviously, it's not just about the channel, but also with regards to my spiritual, service as well and my spiritual business as well. So I'm so thankful for that. And I really do hope and wish and send out a lot of protective energies towards you guys in hoping that you guys, are really sort of like staying strong during this, spiritual warfare time. Okay. Speaking of spiritual warfare, I'm gonna get started. I was hearing, well, let me tell you about my dream first. Okay, so I'm in my home and it's in the evening time and I hear some kind of noise. So I go towards where the noise was coming from and then I noticed that there was by the window, somebody on the outside was trying to force their way in. Okay. And then I thought it was actually one of my relatives. So he wasn't around. So I thought, oh, it must be him. So I carried on. But then I heard it again. So I was drawn back to the window. And then my relative was there. So I said, was that you that made that noise outside the window? Was it you? And it was as if they were trying to put like a tool inside to sort of like break in. So he said, no, it wasn't me. But then we noticed there was a gap on the other side, so on the right-hand side of the window. And he started to freak out. He started to panic. And I'm like, whoa, calm down. He was like, yeah, but that's what they're going to try to use to get into the house. And they're going to try and shoot at the place or whatever. And I'm like, listen, you need to calm down. And at that time, I could feel my sort of like my frustration rising up and a bit of my anger that was rising up because I was like, listen, I'm not allowing any kind of negative energies to enter into my home. I'm not allowing it. So at the same time, all of a sudden, I saw this dark figure appear. Now, it took on a human form, but I knew it wasn't human. Okay, it was a demon that was in the guise of a human being, but it was not. It was a divine being, but of the lower regions, okay? Demonic. So I thought, oh, yeah, bring it. Bring it on. So I said to him, what do you want? And then he said something, I really can't remember what he was saying, but it sounded like he was mumbling or saying some kind of thing or whatever. And then all of a sudden, with whatever kind of divine force, supernaturally speaking, that I had within myself, I put my hands out or sort of like down on my sides. And I said something along the lines of like, you are not welcome here, get back to hell or go back to whence you came. and I forced out this energy out of me, and it propelled the demon back outside. He wasn't in. It was as if he was trying to come in through the window, because now it was open. And he just looked like, basically, he looked like just an ordinary looking guy, but there was something very grotesque and demonic about his features. He looked like he was there, but he literally wasn't there. I wasn't afraid. I showed no fear whatsoever. And then another one appeared. I thought, oh, you too? All right, come on then. Ready. I said, there could be a legion of you. I'm ready for you. I'm not joking with you. You are not coming into my house. And then I did the same thing again. And this time it's like they dissipated and they went back into the ground, okay? And this time it was just, but I know that force, that energy wasn't coming from me. It was coming straight from the divine, okay? It was as if it just came shot straight down. So that say like this pen is me, and the force came straight down, and then it emitted out towards whoever it was. So it was like as above, so below. It was just like this energy from earth and, and the celestial regions as well, the celestial realm. I was not having it. And then all of a sudden, like these people, this man and woman, like husband and wife, who sort of like invited themselves along. And I think it was one of my relatives that had let them in. They came into the house and sort of like was sitting down, making themselves at home. And this time it was like going up 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, how can you all sit here when it's going up 9 o'clock at night? You're not saying much. You're not saying anything. And, we're all about to go to bed. All of us were very tired. We're going to bed now. And I think you guys need to just leave. But the way how I spoke to them and sort of like, because they didn't come there for anything but to be nosy, to see what was going on and to obviously go and gossip. So I knew straight away what they were doing before they even opened their mouth. I knew exactly what they were doing, and I ousted them out. These were toxic family members. I ousted them out. I said, listen, you need to get yourself and your husband, and you need to leave, because I know exactly what you're coming here to do. And not only that, I said it's late at night. It was like going up, like, I don't know what time. It's like after 9 or going up 10. Now, after 9 for me, in my waking life, is late for me, okay? Because where I am in the Caribbean, we wake up very, very early in the morning and we go to bed around a certain time, okay? Once it gets dark after 6, going up 7, like most people are in their homes and they're, preparing, sitting down for the evening. But then because we wake up very, very early in the morning, sometimes 3:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, every morning, when you see like all 7, 8, 9 o'clock, that's like a very long day. But these people they had to go. But the attitude that they gave was as if like they had every right to stay, and they was like, no. You can't tell us what to do. But my resilience against them, my force against them was like, no, you cannot, because it was about defending the home. Okay. Then there was another section where these people were delivering sofas, and I'm like, how are you delivering sofas? And I don't know nothing about this. So there was a lot of people that were trying to take advantage, okay, and trying to sort of like override your authority, my authority, sorry. I'm just saying it in a way because I feel that this is what's going on in your waking life as well. Again, I just put everybody out. They all had to just come out. And then I then woke up because it was time for me to, to get up. But that crucial part is what I remembered. And then all of a sudden it was like, they are trying to block your creativity. They are trying to block your blessings. And because I felt that this sort of so-called dream, it felt a little bit too prophetic, that I needed to kind of share that with you and to go into this reading and just because I feel that what's going on with you guys as well is that you may have the intention of going to do something really positive with yourselves. The moment that you sit down at your computer, the moment that you get your pen and paper out and start to begin to write something, if you're writing a book or, writing out a list or a business plan or some kind of, brainstorming idea, you get blocked. You get mental block. And you don't understand why. It's like you might want to go and watch something on YouTube. I'm not talking about readings. I'm talking about something that will be of intelligent use for you. You are trying to enhance your intelligence in order to, retain and hold on to your wisdom and enhance it. All of a sudden, it's like you can't think, or you forgot what it is that you were looking for. And it could have been literally a few seconds before. And then all of a sudden, it's like, what was I meant to be looking for again? How am I, what I was meant to be writing something, how come I can't write it, or how come I've forgotten it? Okay. These are a combination of a little bit of things. Is sometimes you need to kind of relax yourself. You need to just focus on your shadow work. You need to make sure that you're staying in the present, in the moment. Okay. And you need to make sure that you have faith within yourself that you can do this. And also the external forces outside of you are those people that are trying to put the evil eye on you. Okay, they're trying to put their bad intentions, whether they know it or not. But what I'm picking up here is that there are some people who have those intentions, those low vibrational intentions to block your blessings, because they, as I said before, guys, you need to make sure you are protecting your energies at all costs. Make sure that you limit what you say to certain people as well. Don't put everything out there for people to see, and then they're going to turn and want to use it against you. Okay, it's a really important and crucial time, guys, because I feel that this is it. Literally, this is it. And we've only got one shot at this. We've only got one shot to make it through. There is so much that's at stake against us. And we have to really make sure that we are holding on to our sovereignty, our faith, our courage during these precarious times. Okay? It's chaotic out there, and it's very dark, and it is intentionally evil. I want to share with you what I do with my manifesting. Okay? I say this on a daily basis. I'm going to share a couple with you, actually. Okay, so the first one that I say is, I am protected and healthy. I am thankful and creative. I am grounded and blessed. My intentions are full of positive energy combined of love and light. So be it. And then I put my signature down, okay? The next one that I use is, I let go of distraction. I let go of procrastination. I let go of confusion. I embrace excellent memory. I embrace excellent concentration. I embrace the ability to focus. I embrace and am open to receive all of my spiritual and magical gifts bestowed upon me. I embrace my creative skills. I embrace both my life path and life purpose. So be it. Let me just get to the other one that I do as well. Okay, this is like a road opening request, and it's also like an intention. You can use this road opener with the road opener candles as well. So it's similar to these ones, but they're sort of like different colors, and it's specifically for opening up, the path before you. Now, I don't actually have one of those candles. I would have shown it to you. I'll put a link in the description box for you, or in the comments section, for you to actually know what it looks like if you don't know what I'm talking about. But because I didn't have it, and my intentions within my heart space was to open and request for it to be open, even if I have a candle with me or not, it is my will to open and unblock the path laid out before me so that I can walk down it. So I said I am requesting as an intention for all forms of blockages to be removed with immediate effect from my life. All forms of toxicity in the form of people who do not serve my highest purpose are energetically removed from my life, transcending all space and time. All blockages that have transcended over space and time that does not hold any credence for me or over me anymore are dissipated. So be it. Okay, so throughout the ages, throughout the amount of lifetimes that you would have been incarnated, you would have already had certain people, again, haters that would have been trying to block you. Probably you also self-sabotaging yourself because of your doubts and fears that were either coming from internally or externally from others. So because they also leveled up themselves, in the blockages, with what I'm speaking here, it's like they followed you throughout your incarnations. And it was like, no, any kind of, alternative realities, parallel realities of yourself, what I was requesting and what I do request on a daily basis is that every single reality that I am in, any kind of version of me, and I have any kind of blockages, they are all dissipated. And that is, transcending all space and time. So be it. You have to make sure, guys, that you are putting yourself in a very protective bubble. If you want to practice a sword banishing ritual, you can do that on a daily basis as well. There's a lot of information out there for you guys in order to do this. You need to be able to work with the divine energies as well. Whether you are on the left-hand path or on the right-hand path as well, both forces will be able to show you the way of how to use these certain gifts. But your intentions within yourself must always be for good. Use them to protect yourself against people who wish to do you harm. And they're not even wishing. Some of them are preying on it. Some of them are paying practitioners to come after you. And I've already said that before in another reading, okay? They're really going in and you have to go in too. So that brings me to the ending of that section. We're going to get stuck into the reading now. I'm going to sort of focus on the decks now. So again, please take a moment to pause the reading as you sort of do your cleansing, do your blessings, do your intentions for protection. And obviously what I'm saying here is I'm doing it for everybody who watches this reading, to just make sure that you are protecting your energies. Whatever is going to be said out of my mouth, it may trigger you. So you need to be able to understand, overstand and understand if it does come out and that you are triggered, that you ask for spiritual guidance in knowing how to deal and help to manage those triggered energies and those moments of it will try to emotionally try to stop you. All right, the intention here is not to do that out of maliciousness, because I don't vibe in that kind of way, but this is to help to enlighten you so that you can become more empowered within yourself and stand more in your sovereignty. Let's get stuck into the reading now. So as usual, we're going to start off with the beautiful Priestess of Light Oracle cards. I'm going to focus the features on you, starting off the reading, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. So we have got Hidden Knowledge, Akashic Records, Silent Understanding, okay? I've mentioned before about the Akashic Records, and I also have a video on there as well. You can check that out. We've got Bright Heart Light, Open Connections. During this time, you can always want to ask for an update in your files as well in the Akashic field of protecting your energies, protecting your creativity, your energetic self, your heart space. Again, transcending all space and time, okay? So anytime that you felt really, bitter or heartbroken or anything like that, you're asking for healing, and also in the present moment and of things to come, okay? Next card that I've got for you guys. Idyllic times, the garden, paradise, stay close to nature. Guys, I was going to say to you as well, if you are feeling really blocked at the moment as well, and, you've cleared out your energy space, you can also help yourself along a lot more by staying in nature. If you notice that these two cards are also sort of out in the forest. So you can take your notebook, you can take your laptop with you, and you can just sit outside in nature to get the air element to help to sort of refresh your mind, to keep you awake, so that again it will just keep you mentally alert as well. All right, and we do have death and rebirth, darkness to light. Whatever is in darkness always comes to light. And again, with the ability within this beautiful goddess high priestess energy is having the ability and the courage and the strength to use both the light and the dark forces in order for you to stand strong in your power. Okay. What I was going to mention as well in the dream that I had was that it was like these demons, they felt very low ranking. I'm not sure which legion they came from, who they serve under. But it was as if it was like a training ground. It felt to me like it was a training ground, like testing out the new gifts that was bestowed upon me, testing them out to see how, fearful I am, or if I'm not going to be able to do it, if I'm going to be overrun and let them all come in, or whatever the case may be. It's a way of testing the waters out for you as well. So this is another thing that I was getting as well. Some of you, or if not the majority of you, are noticing that you are starting to get a lot more of these kind of like prophetic visions, these kind of dreams, a lot more than normal. Okay, you're more, as I've said before, I can't remember which reading it was, but I'm told to say it again, you're more dreaming about angels, archangels, demons, a lot more, and your ability, focus on what it is, how you react to what you see as well. Okay. And if you felt overwhelmed by the demons, then basically this is a way of you now needing in your waking life to ask for more protection and guidance, ask for more courage, that when the demons do appear again, because they will, you will be ready to know and have that courage within you to ask, what do they want? What can you get out of them? Because sometimes it's always a good idea of knowing. Sometimes it's the thing of like, oh God, what is that saying again? Knowing your enemies, or bring your enemies close so that you can know who your enemy is, or something along those lines. But it's to have that power over them. It's to have the power over yourself. Have that courage. Do not be afraid. It doesn't matter how grotesque they appear to you. It doesn't matter, because you can stand strong in your power. If Christ can face them, and he's just him by himself, then girl, guy, so can you. If you believe, okay? You must know that you have that divine power within you. And you must be able to have that gratitude of eternal thanks that you are lucky enough that you never fell over into that, dark abyss. All right, so let's get stuck into the Starseed Oracle. I've already got the energies, the cards that are ready. We've got the Golden Child, Inner Child, Tenderness, Innocence, Rare Gifts. This is also an opportunity for you guys to protect your inner child as well. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Another thing that is really important, guys, is to enhance and be creative with protecting your energies through boundaries as well. And we have Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature, as I just mentioned to you as well. You need to make sure that you are in nature during this time so that you can get more acquainted with the elements, so that you'll be able to really become more of a co-creator, okay? Not just with each other, but with the universe, all right? And the card that we have underneath is Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Again, what I picked up on before with regards to these sacred sites, there are certain... Okay, I'm hearing waiting to be activated. Again, I did mention this before about sacred sites. And I'm hearing the time to come as well, the time to come. All of these megalithic structures are have been here throughout the ages, when they were in, the previous, some of them probably even, older, in the previous dimension, when when this realm was, going through its ascension as well. So there's certain things, hold on guys. Okay, so I'm hearing that there's certain things from the past that you can use today in the present moment as well. Something about these sacred sites. If you're lucky enough to live near Stonehenge or any of these other sacred sites around the world, it's about sitting close, meditating. Some will be astral projection, remote viewing. I'm really picking up a lot of metaphysical things here. There's a lot of downloads, obviously, and I'm hearing like the light will shine. And I'm feeling that it's more to do with the light that will shine within yourself as well, because it's going to be emitted out. And it's brought me again to mention about the fact that they are attracted to you. Like, this is why the boundaries have to be in place. Also for the golden children to be able to come through. This is why it's important to protect your body, your mind, and your soul. These people are obsessed with your energies, with your light. They siphon you. They siphon your energies because they want them for themselves. They know how to transmute it, or the demons will show them how to transmute it back into the dark energy so that they can throw it back out at you. There's a lot going on there. And this is why it's important to make sure that you are staying in sacred waters. Make sure that you are always activating your water before you drink it, because it helps to protect you from within. Okay. Right, so let's get stuck in to... We've got High Priestess or Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Just what I'm saying, how this is so important, guys. Okay, we do have Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Remember what I just said about the triggers. Okay, you need to make sure that you are standing very strong and confident during this time. We've got transformation again. It feels like this is a double there's a double helix there. It's double confirmation of this High Priestess energy, High Priestess Goddess energy. Things are changing at cellular level, deep healing as well. This is what I mentioned about, it's like you are being flanked here by being during your time of transformation, that you need to be resting up yourself during this very, very powerful, mind-blowing time. Okay, and we've got Don't Dim to Fit In. I'm glad this card came out. I thought of it earlier. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't do that. Make sure that you are never dimming your light to suit and please others, because that is when you are opening up a doorway for yourself. Okay, and use your third eye at all times in order to get to the crux of the situation, the heart of the situation, you know. And this is, again, what I'm picking up here is through protection as well. Sacred protection. We've got protection, just as I mentioned, that call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. This is extremely, I tell you, you can, guys, I normally don't say this. I always usually say that you must always take what resonates with you. I always say that because you have the power within yourself to make those decisions. But because of the way how these cards have fallen out and the energies that I'm picking up here, I feel that it's it's like I'm supposed to say it's my solemn duty to warn you and to strongly advise you to do so, to protect yourself and to learn how to master these energies. It's only for your highest good, and I'm saying it for my highest good to you, okay? I don't normally say that, you know, but it's like to influence you to do so. It's coming from a place of good, guys. I always like to make sure that you have the ability to think, for, you know, obviously it's about thinking for yourself, obviously, definitely. But I feel that they're going to get stronger. They're going to get a lot stronger, these dark forces. They're going to, and we need to be prepared, all right? I'm not saying it to frighten you. I'm saying it to warn you and enlighten you. So don't even think that I'm doing that on purpose, because I'm not. If you feel that this is too much for you, please click off and go to another reader, because I don't think that you'll be able to be on the level just yet. And I mean it from a place of good, okay? We've got going forward, okay? Remember what I said about the road opening spell as well, or the intention that you have within yourself. You've got so many wonders. You may have a feeling of wonderment right now that you are feeling. Darkness into light, okay? Whatever's going to be coming in, this is through your brain creation, your, you know, the brain activity, all right? A lot of night messages and things that could be coming to you in the form of messages as well, where your creativity is concerned. Release, embracing, and again, gateway. You've got some new beginnings that's coming through. Release the changes, release the toxicity, release the endings, embrace the newness, embrace your stillness, embrace the solitude that is coming in, because again, the gateway is there. You are able to gallop forward. And the card that we have at the bottom of the deck is diligence. Stand strong in your power. Stand strong in your power. Do your due diligence from a spiritual level as well as an intellectual level. If anyone's coming at you with anything, remember what I said before in a previous reading, I think, it was saying something about your logic, using your logic in the reading. But this card has come up again. Okay, use your due diligence, but use it with calm and collectiveness. Okay, so again, let's just get stuck into the tarot. Let's have a look and see what kind of energies are around you that are trying to block you. Why are they trying to block? They're giving you the tower because they know that they know it's coming. The rapture, it's here. All right, you need to prepare yourself. They know it's over. They know that this is a transformative time for you. They know that you are gathering your souls. Your souls? Why would I say that? Okay, I need to work on that. I'm not sure why I said your souls. Okay. I do feel that if anything, you are certainly... Oh, soul saver, soul saver. Okay. I feel for some of you guys, you have this ability, or you will have the ability to help to direct, again, direct them to where they need to be. I said this before. When the time comes, you will know what to do. This is what I'm hearing. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. But this comes with a lot of understanding and fearlessness, and when you are met with adversity, when you are facing challenges, when you are facing adversity, you will know how to deal with them. Because again, if you are somebody that likes to be up for a challenge, these people don't like the fact that you are able to rise up to the challenge. And when it's coming to these paradigm shifts, you know that you have the ability to change and go with the flow. They don't like when you do that. For them, they may have actually done those challenges themselves and met the challenges and even passed themselves. But for you, they don't like that from you. There you go, the Knight of Wands in your glory and glowing, staying out from the Three of Cups. Healing yourself. Now, I know that the Knight of Wands is an energy, and like it can be about, in and out, that play kind of vibe. But I'm not getting it from this. The way how this is saying it to me, you are living your best life. You are going to be living your best life. You are no longer in this energy of heartbreak. To you, it's like, yeah, okay, I got rejected. But man's rejection is God's protection. You've seen the red flags. You've seen what it's all about, and you know what time it is. It's time to get going. It's time. Okay? This is what they don't like of you. They're trying to take away your blessings, your Ace of Pentacles. It's for you, but they're trying to take that away from you. And again, what I'm sensing here, in the past, it upset you because you got the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles both in the reverse. They tried to take that away from you. We've got 3 more cards here. We have got the Four of Pentacles, trying to make you spend money, lose money, give money away. The Star card is that you were hopeful. You were still holding on. You were getting the ancestor messages. You were never left behind. You were never abandoned. Even though you may have felt abandoned, the inner faith within you shone through. It's like an SOS. Save our souls. We've got the Empress. This is what happened. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. You're glowing. So if you can hear some noise outside, guys, some of you could actually be getting into a lot of natural beauty regimes as well. So there's a lot of skin glowing. You're looking really well. You're looking really healthy. They can't stand it to see you shining through. It bothers them. Well, let it. It's not their business to know whether or not things are working well for you, especially if they don't have good intentions towards you. Okay? We've got the 10 of Wands in the reverse, letting go of the burdens. Letting them go in the past. This seems to me it's in the past. But some of you, if you are having difficulty in letting go of these burdens, this time shall come to pass. You will let go because you will be, remember the releasing card, okay? And the gateway. It's going to allow you to get onto that path so you be able to move forward. The moving forward or the going forward card is there. We've got the 9 of Swords. No longer bothered. You are unbothered. They were trying to give you the nightmares. Remember what I said about the demons that were trying to come through and give you nightmares? Bitch, it wasn't working. Because you're able to stand strong in your goddess vibes and say, come on then. Come on then. Come. I'm ready for you. Come. I'm not taking it no more. Okay? We've got the 4 of Wands. It's all about your stability right now. Your ability to stay stable and strong and happy. Look at this businesswoman, CEO. I'm getting this from the Empress energy too. And the Queen of Wands. You've leveled up yourself. You was in the Knight of Wands energy, but you leveled up to now Queen, Empress, Goddess, High Priestess, and Goddess. This is what they don't like. We've got the who? We've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. They will be losing a lot of fortune. They will be going through a lot of losses. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. They will be spending the same thing that what they did to you is what there's going to be happening to them. They will have to be paying through the nose. Okay? They will have to be juggling their finances and their money. And again, they will lose everything. They will be at loss here. The 10 of Pentacles and everything, I feel it will be coming back to you. It will be coming back to you. They will have to return to sender. If they are trying to siphon from you, they will have to also give back. The more they take from you, the more they have to give back. It started off with the Ace of Pentacles. And now they've gone right up to the 10 of Pentacles. They've got to take everything back. If they frauded you out, they have to give it back. Because they're all rising up to the King of Pentacles. But that shit was temporary. Your knowledge and your wisdom is for life. And it is beyond this lifetime. It is eternal. Choose wisdom over a little bit of material wealth. That doesn't mean anything. Look at King Solomon. Okay? Wise as ever. But he chose, what did he choose? He chose wisdom. But he still got wealth as well. At the end of the day, you will get your rewards. But to be wise is powerful. Beyond all kinds of measures, because people cannot come to you and mess about with you and think that they can reverse the psychology on you to frighten you. They can't do that shit. The card at the bottom of the deck is justice. Justice. You will get through this. I'm telling you, this is not just here. This is in the spiritual realm as well. This is universal law. Okay? You will get your justice. The sword of truth bears your name. Diligence, justice. When you stay in this energy from looking at things from a much more higher self perspective, that you will be able to see, you will know within your psychic ability self that there will be the justice that is coming for you. And the justice will be going after them, but in the wrong way. Because they will lose everything. And so be it. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope that it's helped you with your situation. I will put what I wrote for my intentions. I'll put that in the comment section for you. You can use it for yourself if you like, or you can sort of like edit it for however it suits you, or you can write something similar. Do whatever you need to do with it. Share it with anybody else. You know, this is a gift. Share it. Okay, this is an energy exchange. Share this with anybody and everybody, okay, that you feel within yourself, within your heart, that may be able to help, you know, it may be able to help them. Guys, let's get stuck into our new day that's come upon us. We have got a lot of work to do. We just take it in our stride, give thanks, give blessings, and, you know, we will be all right. Okay, I'm going to love it and leave you here. Take care of yourselves. I will be back with another reading. Peace out.